Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jestica Dwi Cahyani Utari from class B. Today, I want to tell you about linear motion. What is linear motion? Linear motion is motion in a straight line. Let's start from the introduction of distance, displacement, speed, and velocity. The first, distance. Distance is defined as the total length of path. Second is displacement. The definition of displacement is the distance traveled in a specific direction. Travel, distance in a specific direction. Okay. We know that scalar quantity has only magnitude, whereas vector quantity has a magnitude and direction. So the displacement is vector quantity and the distance is scalar quantity. Okay, now I will show you example to differentiate distance and displacement. Given city A, city B, and city C, and the driver travel from city A to city C, and the driver takes a route from city A to city B and city C. So the distance is 100 meters plus 100 meters equal to 200 meters. So the distance is 200 meters. However, for displacement, we mentioned that displacement is travel distance in a specific direction. So when you need to calculate displacement, you have only give this direction. So the displacement is 200 meters. If you give A to B, B to C, the definition is not valid. Next, speed and velocity. Speed is the rate of change of distance. So formula for speed is the distance over time. So next is velocity. Velocity is the rate of change of displacement. And the formula for velocity is S represented by the distance, by the displacement. Okay, next is acceleration. What is acceleration? We know that a car going faster and faster, it experiences the acceleration. So the definition of acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. Okay, formula for acceleration is V final minus initial V over time. So when the final velocity is a greater than initial velocity, we say that the object is accelerating. And when final velocity is lesser than initial velocity, and we say that object is decelerating. Okay, acceleration is vector quantity. Next, linear motion, there are two criteria we need to remember. The first, object must moving in a straight line. And the second is object moving in a constant acceleration. And the formula we have to remember is okay, there are four formula need to remember. Is the first, Vt equals to V null plus At. And the second is S equals to V null T plus half At squared. And the third is S equals to 1/2 V null plus Vt T. And the next is Vt squared equals to V null squared plus 2as. And remember, this four formula is extremely important for calculate purpose. And what are their letters represent? For Vt represents is final velocity, and V null represent initial velocity, and A is represent acceleration, and T is represent time, and the last S is represent the displacement. Okay, that's all about linear motion. I hope you understand well. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.